Morgan Comart has really been the pillar of the Etgar special education program here at Hillel for the last 13 years. She is often known as the Morganizer by her students, as she gets them ready for school and for life. Morgan has an incredible ability to cultivate a learning environment that is demanding, nurturing, and loving all at the same time. She is a fierce advocate for her children. Whatever they need, she makes sure to take care of. I remember once sitting with a family whose child has been in the program already for several years, and we were looking at their Stanford Achievement Test scores, their standardized tests, and it was remarkable how this child, year after year, was growing about 10 percentile points each year on the standardized tests. And these parents just looked at me and they said, "Man, this lady Morgan, she needs a raise." It really gave me a sense of appreciation for just how much Morgan Comart does for Hillel Day School and for our children.
In educational literature, they say that the best teaching quality is experience, and Hillel has been fortunate to have Mora Tova with her many wonderful years of experience in educating our children. Mora Tova is the epitome of her name, Tova, which means good. She's good in all that she does, and she demonstrates with her regal and refined demeanor just what an Em B'Yisrael looks like. Mora Tova's radiant smile and soft, calming voice are always apparent to all that meet her. Her endless patience and encouragement for every child brings heart and soul to the classroom. Everyone is a motzik if they are in Mora Tova's class, and her eyes light up whenever she mentions a student's name. Mora Tova knows that students are visual, auditory, or kinesthetic learners, and I vividly see before me how she would transform her classroom for every Chag or for the weekly Torah portion. Who can forget her Ohel Avraham, her lentil soup, or the Me'ara of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, and I know we all love her accordion playing. Mora Tova, thank you for being an excellent role model to the students and to the faculty members alike, and may Hashem grant you many years of continued health. Rina is as her name translates. She is filled with joy and sheer pleasure when it comes to teaching her classes in Tanakh. Her passion inspires students to reach newer heights and to be enthusiastic when learning. Her positive attitude instills in the students Torah values that are not just curricular delivery, but that they demonstrate to the students how to behave in all aspects of life. Besides being a teacher in the middle school, her other responsibilities are as mechanechet, where she demonstrates a nurturing and caring role with the female students in the middle school, along with her other role as chesed coordinator. Mora Lanner also opens her home to students, whether it is to study for an exam or to host onegs, and by doing so, cultivates another dimension of connecting to her students. The best example, however, that stays in my mind is that years later, students comment that their concentration and serious attitude towards tefillah comes from Mora Lanner being the example of how one davens to Hashem. We wish you many more years of connecting with our students, and hatzlacha in all that you do.
Leonardo Moran, our Director of Technology, started his career 13 years ago at Hillel Day School in the Physical Education and Science departments. At the time, the school's technology infrastructure was fairly undeveloped, and the widespread integration of technology into the everyday classroom was still a dream. With his passion for technology and education, Leonardo approached Rabbi Levine, former head of school, with a proposal to create a technology position at HDS that would take our school into the 21st century. The rest is history. The school now boasts 2 computer labs, over 150 computers on campus, smart boards in every classroom, 100 iPads, numerous online systems, and advanced networks. Leonardo manages all of this and does it with a smile on his face. He has taught teachers how to integrate technology into their classrooms and has taught many engaging computer classes to our students over the years. Whether it's taking pictures at school events, helping at carpool, or clearing the halls during a fire drill, Leonardo does whatever is needed for the betterment of Hillel. We are thankful for his service and dedication to our school and recognize the tremendous improvements that have occurred under his direction.
Warm, enthusiastic, fun-loving are but a few of the adjectives that anyone would describe Ofer Stragano. For the past 13 years, Ofer has infused a love of Hebrew language and a love of learning into her classroom. She's amazingly creative in her efforts in making sure that the young 4-year-old minds that are in her classroom truly appreciate the love of learning. She is positive, reflective, and always looking for new ways to touch the lives of not only her current students, but also her past and future students. She always goes out of her way to connect with the upcoming students. She can be seen sneaking hugs from her graduates and walking over to incoming 3- and 4-year-olds and making a connection. As a parent who has had the privilege of having 2 of my children under her care, I can truly appreciate firsthand the love that 4-year-olds get when they enter her classroom. My children are better people because of her, and I'm a lucky administrator because I know that each and every day she gives 120% of her effort, her love, and her joy for teaching. As a principal, I look for teachers to always challenge themselves as well as their students. Cindy Zemmel embodies that philosophy as a mantra. She is always looking to challenge herself and create new ways to help her fellow teachers and students challenge themselves in ways that they never thought they could before. Cindy has served our school as a kindergarten, 2nd grade teacher, but as in her way, she wanted to find a new way to reinvent herself. 2 years ago, she approached the administration to take on a new position as the Technology Integration Specialist. She wanted to get out of her comfort zone and lead the way for teachers to get out of theirs. She has been successful in integrating new ideas through the use of iPads, Chromebooks, and various apps in order to help children learn at a more meaningful and user-friendly manner. She is passionate, enthusiastic, and always positive, and has a no-fail attitude. She can always be seen walking around with a smile. Even with all the best of plans, technology fails, but she will always push through. Our school has bridged the gap into the 21st century due to all of her efforts in working with both teachers and students. It is a privilege to work with someone who embodies that philosophy of I will not fail, and neither will my students. Congratulations, Cindy. You are certainly deserving of this honor.
Karen Berman truly deserves this award for her years of service to Hillel. Karen has served Hillel in many capacities. As a teacher, she was and is always open-minded to know that everyone learns in different ways. She found many creative and exciting ways to make learning enjoyable and at the same time turn on the imagination of the children. Karen taught her very first grade at Hillel and went on to fill many different roles, reinventing herself each time and doing it par excellence. She has also been valuable in working with her colleagues to create cross-disciplines in the curriculum. I still see so clearly her lesson in teaching students the voting process for electing presidents. The excitement, collaboration, and creativity filled the halls of the 2nd floor as students were totally engaged. Today, Karen is working in the Edgar program where she is nurturing, compassionate, and always smiling as she helps the students attain a new level of performance. Karen also inspires her colleagues to participate in charitable causes as she trains for marathons. We truly value Karen as a member of our faculty.
It's really hard to believe Hillel Day School is 26 years old, and that's how long Moraleia Friedman has been teaching here. Moraleia is our Hebrew language department chair and middle school Hebrew teacher. Walking into her classroom is simply a treat. Not only do you see students every single time engaged in speaking, reading, and writing Hebrew, they are having a great time in the class and are developing a true love and appreciation for the language. I can't even count how many students over the years have told me that she is simply the best Hebrew teacher they have ever had. Perhaps most amazing of all, Moraleia's excitement and enthusiasm for teaching only grow year after year. We look forward to many more years of Moraleia Friedman leading our Hebrew department and inspiring our students.